Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. It is I, your host, Badger Wild, and the hope today is that we are going to finish up this little build we got going on. That's right. We are still working on the baseline fighter that I've got here. Let me just pull on out here so you can kind of see what we're doing here. You can't really see what's going on. Let me go ahead. I'll just grab the frickin' sun and just move it over here. I'm on. There we go. So now you guys can see this a little bit better. We've been working on this thing, and the plan so far is to try and get everything all figured out and get this thing up and running pretty good. So it's, working out nice. Anyway, I've taken the missile off the side here. We're going to work on those later. I'm going to use that missile as my baseline for everything. And right now, we've got to make this thing look good and also make it functional. So we still got a lot of stuff to do here. So, without further ado, let us get started. So, here we are right now. And you see how this is kind of coming back in here. We've got our gun point here, and we're doing it this way because there's a lot of aircraft and stuff. Normally what they do is they put the guns on the side. So this gives us the ability to cluster our guns together, and they're still usable within a firing fashion. Sorry, just taking a little drink there, figuring up. Y'all hear me? That's a good question. Stuff. Normally, what they do is they put the guns. Yep, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me just fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna head back here and grab some of my stuff here, a couple of blocks, and we're gonna see if I can't get this to here, like so. And we're going to, how many of these back did I go? Three, four, five. Okay, we gotta go back five. We've got two. So let's go back. Two and three. I think that's where we're going. No, we've got to delete just one of these. So that'll be gone. And then what I need to do is I need to make this match here. And we're going to change up everything. This is just, if I can make it look good like this, it'll look good normally. Hmm. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Hmm. Hmm. What we may do is we may set up some type of pod here that matches with everything. Of course, this isn't on the same platform, so it's not that big of a deal, I don't suppose. I'll have to work the rest of this stuff in here later. Like I said, she flies really good. This thing flies good. We're just putting on extras and stuff like that just to see if we can get it right where we need it to be at. I'm going to run something between here to give these retro thrusters here a little bit more armor. And then we're going to cover these kind of odd. And I don't know, we may do something back here, but I know definitely I definitely would like, well, I'd like some upper fins. I don't know if that would be feasible or not. We may just do one big fin on the top. That is going to cause a problem here, but oh well. Oh well. We'll just have to work with it. So, looking at this here, oh, that's interesting. I see a problem here. I think that other wing needs to go over just one more. I'm wondering here. All right, one, two, three. One, two, three. Is that correct? So that is correct. I need at least one more. I need one more of these little conveyors here. No. Yes, yes, that is what I need to do right there. And so now one of these here should be the next thing I gotta get done. And then I just gotta add some other stuff. Rexion, sup, Badger? How's Fighter going? Going, well, it's going right now. I don't know whether it's going good or bad. We'll find that out as we go. Just the major issues that we gotta deal with. See what fun things come out of this as we build it. So all that's figured out. I'll just have to run some stuff on the sides here. Then it's getting this side section to work here. And then we're just going to work that wing back in. One, two, three, four. There we go. All those are landing back exactly the way I want them to. And that wing is almost finished. We're going to have that wing run right underneath here. Let's go number 4. And we're going to just drag that off here. Make it come off slightly longer. Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Let's see how that works. No. Yes. Yes. That'll do nicely. There we go. All right. Now what I need to do is we need to go to number 4 again. Now this is where things get interesting because I need, yeah, that's what I need to know. I need to know how far I'd have to go for that to connect. And now we know. The more you know. Let's just connect those two there. Connect that one, and then we'll go back to number 4 here. And I'll just have to do that, and we will connect all those up. So that part is getting done. So the fighter is looking really good. Top silhouette on this thing just looks pretty darn awesome. So it's got a nice silhouette. On one side, like I said, we're going to have the gun ports. On the other side, or machine guns. On the other side, we're going to have a nice little pod here that will give us a great how do I put this? It's going to give us the ability to actually see what's going on in a fight. Where's our cameras at? Where's the camera? We're going to need a camera. We're going to need rotor, hinge. We're also going to need one of these. The truss block will come in. You'll understand that here in a minute. Okay, guys, you'll understand that here in a minute. Or any of the truss block in here because I'm going to need a truss at some point. Let's see here. Oh, there's actually floors for these. I didn't know that. Nice. So me see. I think that's almost everything, but I'm going to need some electronics in here as well. So what we'll do, machine guns are fine. We need at least a programmable block, maybe two programmable blocks, and a custom turret controller. And that's going to go into like a series of electronic packages right here in the sides. Because we got some room here to add some electronics and stuff onto the bottom and on the sides. So that's nice. That's nice. We can do that here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip this around here like so. And then use number 6. We're going to add this in here like so. And then flip that one over. And there we go. We've got most of our electronics packages right there. Just easy to get to if I have to get to them. Now for the fun part. We'll bring out number 5 here. And I want to do a little of this. Also want to do some of that. And we're also going to do one of these. And then one of those. And there we go. We've got kind of an electronic countermeasure system right there. So now I can just grab all of this stuff. Oh, we've got 2 cameras. Oh, I forgot we have 2 cameras. I forgot about that second camera there. I have to use the old character tool kit trick. I'm trying to get down and welding it back up. And I grounded the wrong thing. There we go. Now I gotta give myself a welder here. There we go. All right, now all right, there we go. Camera radar. All right, camera radar. All right, we're not going to add any guns or nothing on it. Enable AI, and I'm going to have it target small ships, characters, all of that. There we go. And it will focus lock on the target. So I'll lock onto that and we'll know exactly what's going on. Then we just weld this camera back up here. And that makes our nifty little gun pod. What I might do is I may actually add a little bit of a loop around this, but now we've got a gun pod on the side here that'll kind of spin, turn, and it'll be looking for things while we're flying around. It can easily lock on and target things. And so we've also got that little rounded point there. And then I can just start adding some other cool stuff to this thing. Now that's all done, then I can add a specific targeting system. You can see right here, it's already auto-targeting stuff. It's trying to target things inside the system already. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to, let's see. I could put something there, or I could put a holographic projector up somewhere. I think I'm going to go holographic projector here. Number 6. There's transparent LCDs, and then there's this hollow LCD. Trying to remember how this thing... Nope, that's not how it works. Okay, that's online. Let me make sure that I'm with that. Up in here, take a look at that. Oh, nice! There it is. It's right there. So I can put a targeting screen there and probably a radar right here in the center of this thing. And that'll make things just work a lot easier. That way we ain't got to worry about a whole lot of other crap going on. Rexion here. Is the camera going to be used to deploy payloads such as missiles or bombs? Um, no, probably not. What the camera is going to be used for is primarily just radar. We're going to use it with the radar script. What did I just do? Unable to park. Okay, that's good. I didn't want that to happen. So what we should be able to do now, since I have a camera, I should be able to. See, I've also got this thing here, HUD Dog. Wait, this is a built-in bomb sight? Hmm. Ripple fire. That, ooh, this has some fun stuff. So I'm really gonna mess with this here. It's weird playing Space Engineers with no sound because my headset broke. Are you serious? It broke? Bro. Man, that sucks. How'd it break? I hope it's not an expensive one, man, because man, that sucks when it's expensive. That's one of the reasons why I buy Turtle Beach so much, because it's cheap. Oh my God, there's an auto weapon trigger on this for optimal conditions. So the guns won't turn on unless they know they're gonna hit a target. That's pretty cool. But I do like the idea of this yeah, they won't start. Have you tried charging them? Oh, you've had it for a few years? Well, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Turtle Beach usually lasts me about 3 years. So for like $100, it's not bad for a headset that'll last you like 2 or 3 years. And they're really good. Like the one I'm using right now is just an Xbox one. I just plug a dongle into my PC and it just runs wirelessly. I am really looking at this HUD dog right here, and I'm kind of wanting to throw this on because this is actually kind of interesting here. It provides auto targeting systems for you in the front of the ship. Non-DLC, non-fighter cockpits. Okay. Hmm. That may hurt us. Then it may not. Then again, it may not. Let's see. What are we going to do here? This is very interesting. They were charging overnight. Oh. Hmm. So it's probably not a battery. So it could be a battery issue. It could not, but it's not. It's probably not you. It's probably not they just been let down the battery. Um, can you do a hard reset on them? Knew they cost around $240. Okay. Sometimes, sometimes with like batteries inside of electronics, this happens to my kids' Switch every so often. Sometimes what you have to do is you have to do a hard reset, which is you got to do like a button combo. Look up your headset and see if you can find how to do a hard reset on it. You may have to you may have to get the computer to remember what it was, but you should be able to do like a hard reset on the entire headset. And if that doesn't fix the situation, then it may not. Oh, I have tried. Okay. Well, that's the limits I can tell you to do with it, other than maybe take it to a shop. Um, yeah, sounds like the battery died and just gave up the ghost. Went through the entire support from Steel Series when they won't start. Oh, okay, okay. So that was probably on the one deal. I think I want to try this hot dog, guys. Okay, let's see. Whoops, that's not right. Let's go ahead and see if we can add this to the system. Okay, so it's got. Ooh, that's some nice stuff right there. Cut code. Code editor. Okay, does it work? Why do you know? Okay. This has never happened when I do this. This has never happened on here. I've never put this on there and it says that there's like all kinds of stuff. Wait, tracer color? Main sprite color, main text. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Hmm. Let's go back to browse scripts here real quick. I want to see how this HUD dog thing works. So let's see as we look through here. Oh, you can actually have it take over. You can have the gyros take over and line it up for your shot. That's like an A10. It's really good there. Hardware reset. I did it and did not work. Okay. Well, hmm. Are you able to get like a new one? Because that's now the big question. Can you get a new one? Because I ran into that situation a while back and I was like, oh no, my headset broke. Unfortunately, I have you guys to back me up because that was like right at the moment. That's when it broke, and then I was like, "How am I going to pay for this nonsense?" And then it comes up, "How am I going to buy a new one?" And it come up and said, "Hey, you're getting your first AdSense money." And I was like, "Oh, hey, that works. Helps out." I did read that some people recommend letting them charge for 48 hours, so I'll just go to my nearby dollar store and look for a backup pair. Sadly, they open in 4 hours. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that, man. I wish I could help. I really do. But that's like I said, I get paid like every so many months from YouTube. I'd help you out if I could. I really would. I guess I don't know. if you're wanting to do the Steel Series, if you're not interested in like spending a bunch of money on Steel Series, the Xbox, I think it's Stealth 700, I think is what I'm running, or the 600 series. I know this. I think I'm running the 700 series. They're really good sound quality. They're the Xbox type, so they work real good with the game, and they're like about $100. I mean, do I dare play Helldivers 2 completely muted? Nah, you could turn on the one deal and just use their Helldivers has like a text to speech thing on it where if you I can turn that on, you can just type in what you want to do and it'll spit it out and it'll say something. Okay, how do we do this thing here? We've got it in the system. To the group. Add guns or rockets and surprise, group them into coaxial weapons group. What do I make the group? Make a group containing that programmable block. Okay. Add the cockpit. Okay. Add them to the group. Okay, so first thing I need to do. Okay, let's go here. And we got this programmable block. See that fighter cockpit and hollow LCD 2 and add them to, we'll just call that HUD dog right there. Now let's see what it does. Recompile. Okay, let's see what that does. Can't. I'm not seeing anything. But we haven't put the guns on a system called coaxial guns. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go back to this. I need to see what that says. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's just slip on down here. Browse. The script's real good. I just want to see what do I put this into? Where's the coaxial weapons group? Okay. Hang on just a minute, chat. Okay, there we go. Get down here, grab the warfare guns again. Just want to get this thing in an area so I can make sure I spell this right. Seal. Weapons. That in there and save. Let's see, does it do anything? Does it do anything? Nope, it is not working. It is not working. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong here. Let's hop back in here, see what we did wrong. Edit, browse scripts. Come on now, I should do this. Okay. Okay, we got a group going. It doesn't tell me what. Not telling me. I bet I've got to put it in some type of deal. Wait, hold on. Let me try recompile. No, remove selected. Let's go to edit and see what I can do here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go up here to text edit. So let's see. Maybe I need a target. Here's an easy way to make one of those. I'll just put this here and give it over to Space Pirates real easily there. There we go. Now maybe I can set up. Now it does look like the system is detect the. Whoa! That is not doing jack crap. Or more incapable of hitting that thing. Yeah, it's disabled. That works pretty good. That works very good. Texas Beach Bug, Raw Gargully. Yeah. The system works pretty good. So yeah, the guns are working. We just can't get the stupid site to work. We'll delete all that out of there. I don't understand why it's not working though. Let me try something else. Let me try adding camera on here as well to HUD dog. So go back to coaxial. Recompile. Run. Yeah, it has no problem turning. It has no problem going fast either. Okay, that's what I don't understand. Why is this thing not... Why are we not able to operate here? What is screwing with me? What's preventing us from doing this right? This is weird. This is weird. Oh well. Let's head back into... I want to rename that RD. And let's go programmable block 2 and let's throw some custom data into this thing. We are going to put the Okay. No, that ain't right. What's going on here? Okay. Ah, there we go. Radar's online. And we're detecting things. So the radar is working. Radar system's working as intended. All right, there we go. Check that out, folks. Just to make this electronics package work a little bit better, we're going to add like an ore detector on the side here because, hey, we need this thing to do multiple mission. It's got to do several things at once. I mean, just... No, no, that's not an ore. They must have put that in its own category. I bet that's in its own category. Yeah, that's right. It's in its own category now. Let's see. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh, that looks really nice. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it, chat. I'm going to keep it. I kind of want to put it here. Let's slap it up here like so. There we go. And that won't interfere with the other system. So we've got our little mini radar right there. And this here, I just haven't figured out how to get that to work. But we got a radar. Ugh. I want the HUD dog to work, but it turns pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'll have to add some stuff to it just to make it look a little more reasonable. So we got radar. I just can't figure out this damn HUD dog. See if we can't get a different type of HUD system. There's got to be a better HUD. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Go edit, browse scripts, and I'm going to look for HUD. Right, there's a HUD. What? Found. Wait a minute. What is this? I seem to have found something here. So apparently we've got a program you can put in here. It's like a malicious virus you can deploy inside of another person's ship, apparently. Good God. 3D ship projection. I have this. We got Blarg's fancy fly. What is this? Here we go. Fleet control HUD. I don't need that. We don't need a fleet control. What we need is a fighter interface and sight system. The fact that there's a whole bunch of these that are now look like I'm getting into a cyber deck, getting a cyber deck now is kind of disturbing. Keep looking here. Blarg's fancy ruler. There's like anti-hack scripts on here. I didn't realize that was a thing. Boombox virus script. Oh, good God. Oh, God. Ooh, boy, that doesn't sound good at all. All right, GPS recorder. That sounds like it'd be useful. Simple compass. Oh, we can throw a compass into the deal. That'd be actually kind of nice. Capture receiver 2.0. Oh. All right, come on. We have HUD dog. This seems to be the best one I can get my hands on. I just don't understand what this does. Requires shield generator, so I don't want that. Okay, let's just figure this thing out here. Hmm. Where's the HUD dog? I don't understand how this doesn't work. Projector offsets, sprites on transparent LCD streaming other stuff. Very supported ballistic models. All right, how to set it up. Build guide. Code goes into programmable block. Make group containing that programmable block. Add cockpit and include it to the group. Adjust the offset value. See command interface. Default values are good for stock, non-DLC, non-fighter cockpits. Um, add transparent LCDs in front of the cockpit. Add them to the group. Okay, so maybe we can't use the one deal. Maybe we have to use a transparent LCD screen. That is actually not a bad idea. Okay, let's do that. We'll replace the holographic LCD in front here. And I'm going to replace it with a transparent LCD. Why do I have two transparent LCDs? Okay, we know that's LCD too, so hot dog. And I'm going to add that to it. And then this LCD screen here, I'm going to nope, that ain't working. Nope, that ain't working either. So the hot dog should have done its thing, but it's not doing its thing. All right. Yeah, I can't see crap out of this. I can't see crap. I can't see the HUD or nothing. I guess I'll just have to modify this. We'll figure something else out for the hot dog system. Transparent LCD. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on now. Let me try something here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Not a single one of these has a weapon system on here that I can lock on. So the best I got is HUD dog, and I don't know how to work HUD dog. I'll have to look this up more. Because it's not doing what I want it to do. Target lead indicator. We'll try this here in a minute. Let me see if there's anything else that might actually work. Well, that's not doing any good. Okay. String tag indicator. Okay. Code. Working good. All right. So I think what I need to do is we need to take, if I'm reading this correctly, I think I am, this and this and put them into group indicator. Sure. Or let's see here. What did that say? Indicator. Okay. Okay. I can do all that and go back to program block. Run that SOB and let's see what it does. And we're getting absolutely nothing out of this. What the heck? Nope, nothing there. I have no idea. Ah, this is annoying. Okay, so we don't need all that in the same area. And these have to be weapon, supposedly. That's how this is going to work. Program block. And just keep going down. Recompile. No ship controller with tag indicator found. Okay, where is... Okay. I need a ship controller. I need a ship controller. Huh. That's interesting. Code changed. No, we didn't change the code. I'm pretty sure we didn't. No ship controller with tag indicator found. Okay. Let's see here. We got to put a ship controller in. That'll be simple enough. This is the one thing I love about this game is I can start remote control. Let's throw that in there. And okay, let's go to indicator, and we're going to add remote control to it. Go back up here, programmable block 1, file, run, recompile. Still not working. Let's go ahead here and just add indicator, and we're going to add that fighter to it. No ship controller. Wow, this has just been a nightmare. I can't seem to get any of this stuff to work. Let's delete all that, and let's delete all that. We're going to, I'd like to have something there. I'd like to make that work, but unfortunately it doesn't want to. So I don't know what to do here. We've tried the dog HUD. It didn't work. Let's go ahead and just add. Let's just do this the old way. Here we go. Let's just go on here. We've got that rotation. Let's just increase the font size here a little bit. How about there? Edit text. Go down to add a couple of these. See what that does. That went a little too far. So we're gonna just go right about here. I should do that there. Let's go ahead and just make this a nice little bright green color. So the further out we go, the more likely we're going to hit a target. So that's good. That's good. That's working out. Now let's see if we can prevent this entire build from becoming a several multi-stream build. First off, we've got to figure out what we did on this side. And I need to go ahead and put a block in here. So let's go ahead and just grab our main blocks here. There we are. All right, there we go. This bad boy, shove him right there. And then I think the next one's going to be this guy. Oh, yeah. There we go. All that's figured out. I may cover these up a little bit. Considering I can't figure out what to do with half this crap. Because, dear Lord. There's one there. And we're just going to add ourselves another one right there. And then I'll just run that and run it down there like so. And we'll do that to the other side. There we go. Right, we'll add just a small block right in there just to reinforce that position a bit. And there we go. You can add hard points to this thing. It is getting there. It is getting there. Let's go right here. I'm just going to cover this stuff up nice and neatly. We'll cover it up like so, so that the whole thing kind of, well, I don't know. Let's pull this forward a bit more. I'd like to pull it right about there. Yeah, there we go. That'll work out perfectly. And my headset's starting to tell me that we are running out of time. I need to hurry. We're going to try something here. Ugh. That's weird. Yeah, I can't figure out how to make that work. Mm. There we go. I guess we're just doing this.